What up, though? It's your boy Jay Hustle from Detroit. Um, Wanted to come to you guys today to talk about a couple things. Um, Response to L&L lawn care. I heard about what happened. Uh, my deepest feelings go out to you, man. I could only imagine what it could be like to wake up and all your equipment gone, man. I know all of us work hard for all of our equipment, and that's just horrible, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm definitely gonna be donating. I don't know how much, but I definitely will be putting something in the pot because that could be anybody out there, and you know that's just terrible, man. Some people just don't have any respect for entrepreneurs, and especially in the lawn care community, man. We don't get the respect and um, the recognition that we deserve for actually going out here and stepping out on our own and purchasing all this stuff, man. The cheapest piece of equipment I own is probably still about maybe $100. You know what I'm saying? The lawnmowers, each lawnmower could go, you know, range from anywhere from 2,000 to almost $10,000. So, you know, a lot of my guys I talk to uh, through YouTube or whatever, told me about it, and I saw a lot of videos on it. So, Untouchable definitely gonna be putting some in the pot for you, and just to everybody, man, I live in the heart of Detroit, so you might see me in my videos sometime pull out a big, a big old chain. It might even be two or three. You know what I'm saying? I lock up my stuff religiously, and I got lights. I just got some more lights put around my home where I sometimes occasionally store some of my equipment. But man, the bottom line is people gonna take what they gonna take, man. And you could rebuild, but you can't rebuild your life. So, you know, that's what it is on that. Second thing I want to talk about is snow preparation. Um, this is only my second year in full time landscaping and snow removal. Um, a little bit about me. I'm gonna do another video. This for another video, but a little bit about me. I used to run a large wholesale store, and I did that for about 9 years. I was great at it. Um, Long story short, they closed my store down. I took a buyout. They said we made $100 million and we didn't make profit. So I basically took a buyout, started my own company here in Detroit, based out of Birmingham, Southfield, West Bloomfield, Farmington Hills. That's pretty much where my base clientele is. And my first year I took off running. My first large contract I ever had was for snow, and to this day, some people don't believe me, but it pretty much funded my first year in business. Uh, I got a contract for, you guys ain't gonna believe this, for two houses, regular size houses. These ain't no mansions. These ain't no uh like castles or nothing. These two regular houses. I was getting $3,000 a month, and I got it for about 5 months, and it was the jump start I needed to get my business off the floor, man. And I'm truly grateful for it. I did not get the contract again this year, but it was awesome, man, to experience success so early in my entrepreneurship. And I'm only 34 years old, but I got a lot of experience in um, just sales management, business, uh, a lot of things like that. So I'm very excited about my company, Untouchable. We're very small right now, but we do big numbers. I'll tell you that. We got about a client base of about 30 to 35 clients on a regular. And overall, we probably got maybe around like 50 or so, something like that. You know, not bad for 2 years. 2 years in the game, not bad. You know what I'm saying? But I want to talk to you guys about snow. I make majority of my profits off of snow. I said in one of my prior videos, I do not have a snowplow yet. I am planning on getting a new truck very soon, probably in 2020, probably around this time, 2020. Um, I'm, I'm pushing towards a F-250, possibly a 150 four-door. I don't want a new truck, but I do want something relatively new-ish. You know what I'm saying? I'm not big on just buying new cars, because once you take a new car off the lot, it depreciates. I done bought all kind of new cars. You're not doing nothing, believe me. It's the only thing you can say is it's a new car that you the first one to drive it. You know what I'm saying? And I done bought everything from Cadillacs to Lincolns to Foreigns to whatever you name. And I work out of a Ranger, just a Ford Ranger. But I'm definitely gonna be buying a new truck next year. I'm gonna go through the rest of this year because I just need one. But snow preparation, I want to get with you guys because I be seeing a lot of people outside shoveling with sweatpants on, you know, all kind of like crazy stuff, man. Like, I'm like, do these guys get cold? I mean, I get cold when I'm doing snow. I don't like being cold. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to put you guys up on a couple things. The boots that I use are these. They're from Kamiq. It's a Canadian company. And man, I bought another pair last year. These just came through the mail, and they're only like $100, man. You know, $100 to keep your feet warm. Man, they keep your feet dry. I love these boots right here, man. These boots right here get the untouchable seal of approval, man. Even if you ain't doing snow and you need a good boot, fellas, dog, thank me later. Get this boy right here. Or they got another one. This one right here is 100, but they got another one called the Hunter, and it works just as good. It's cheaper too. It's like $50 cheaper. But this one is specifically for snow and like hunting and like all kind of other like winter activity. Get that, man. Get them boots, man. I'm not even being sponsored to tell you guys that. I just see a lot of people, you know, I be watching their videos and they say their feet wet. I can't work when my feet is wet. So I can't get nothing done if I'm cold and I'm uncomfortable and my feet is wet. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? So get them boots, man. Second thing is my second pair of heated gloves, man. You know, this is my second pair, and man, I love these things, man. They've been saving my life, man. Last winter, I wish I would have had them. This pair I bought off of Wish for I think like $30 or something like that, and it actually has a little battery pack that you can see. You got a little battery pack right here, and it takes I think it takes AA batteries, like 3 of them, and man, it works awesome, man. It works awesome. You got a bunch of varieties. You know, red is extra hot. I think the white is cool, and the blue is like medium or something like that. So yeah, I got that off of Wish, and I think it was like $30 with shipping and handling or something like that. Yeah, it's a bunch of them you can get. I actually got another pair that's rechargeable. Yeah. Third thing is coffee mug, my tea and my coffee mug, and you can actually plug it in the USB, and it keeps all your stuff warm, man. Like all your drinks and stuff, man. It keeps it warm. And you know, I hate cold coffee, man. I can't stand cold coffee or cold tea in the wintertime. You know, like I'll drink one now, but you know, if I'm out working, I need something warm. So, you know, that's just me. Another thing is I got a heated jacket too. I see a lot of guys wear them a lot. I don't have it here with me. I keep it in my truck because I always forget it. But I got a heated jacket too. Another thing for your trucks, man, you want to get all-terrain tires. Get you some good all-terrain tires, man. Hey, they kind of expensive, but my truck is two-wheel drive. But I never got stuck, knock on wood. I haven't got stuck, man. You know what I'm saying? And I got General Grapplers. I love them. They're comparable to the BMF Goodwrench KO2 or whatever. They're a little bit less. I'm still planning on probably buying the KOs eventually, but really not pressed about it. I'm really cool with the Grapplers, really. You know, for a two-wheel truck, two-wheel drive, small, for a light-duty truck, man. That's on a Ford Ranger in '99, and I got some heavy-duty shocks on there. I'm very impressed with them, man. It's a total night and day type thing. So, you know, just being prepared, just getting you guys, you know, that's first-time guys out there who may not have a plow truck, who's trying to break into snow removal. This would be my first year doing snow removal, pulling my trailer through the snow. You know, I'm gonna see how that works. I have yet to try it out because my snow blowers are so big and my truck just, I don't have the capacity at this point in time to efficiently work out of my truck. I don't have a bigger truck yet. Keep in mind, I've only been doing this 2 years. So I'm still working on getting a bigger truck. So I need to pull my trailer. So I'm pretty much operating out of suburbs. So they do a pretty good job of plowing the streets out there. You know, I'm not in the inner city of Detroit where they slack off and, you know, all that other stuff. So they're pretty good about plowing. It's just the stopping and going. It's going to be a little funny, but I got videos for that and I trust my driving skills. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to let you guys know how it goes. If it don't, I'm cool working out the back of the truck if I have to. The first big snow, I'll do a video. I'll let you guys know how it goes and whatnot. And yeah, so I'm excited about that. If you guys are into snow removal, like I am, like I said, I make more money in Michigan right now, the Detroit area, like I said, Birmingham, Southfield, Farmington Hills, West Bloomfield. I made more money in the wintertime in, let's see, December, January, February, March. I made more money in 4 months of doing snow than I do the whole spring and summer with all my projects combined. Now I may have bigger projects that I just get like a lump sum for, but just overall consistency, even if it's not snowing a lot, you know, one snowfall, you know, my numbers, I'll tell you my guys, my numbers. My basic price is $45 for snow removal. And some of you guys might say, you know, I know it's backwards, so you guys can't see it, but you know, I keep all my prices right there. You know what I'm saying? But my basic price for snow removal is $45. If I can get 50, I'll get 50. Corner houses, I try not to take on too many corner houses because it just take longer. You know what I'm saying? My goal is small properties, large profit. You know, when I was in, wholesale, they always taught us, can we do more with less? So I still have somewhat of that way of thinking, and I apply that to my business. And I'm not straying away from the larger projects or um, somewhat larger homes. But if you can get a small, a bunch of small ones at a high profit, you know, you could do some damage. You can make some money real quick, real fast. And like I said, I'm using 30-inch snow plows right now, Husqvarna. Guys, look them up. I guarantee you they'll be on the top 5 of every snowblower list, if not number one. It should be number one. The probably number one is Aaron's, but Husqvarna is right there. Husqvarna and Toro. A lot of you guys using them Toro 7 something Power Clear or something like that. Those are good. Those are very good and effective. But we got the Snowmaster and the Husqvarna, and they do phenomenal. They do phenomenal. I mean, I can't speak on using a plow. I never used a plow ever in my life. But I can tell you, and I said it in one of my other videos, if you get the Snowmaster, the Husqvarna 30-inch or 27, like I said, the Toro Snowmaster, you good. They more expensive, but when it's cold outside, man, they get the job done. You know what I'm saying? That's just point blank. They just get the job done. And I love them. And I can't wait to get my plow truck and utilize my snow blowers. I'm going to just be, I don't know, I'm going to just be jumping up and down like a kid in the candy store. But it takes us a little bit more time. But you guys that's just starting off, if you want to make a good investment and you don't have a plow truck yet, go with the Husqvarna 30-inch if you can, or get the Toro Snowmaster. If I had, like I said, if I had to get one, I would try to go for the Husqvarna 30 because the end of the driveway type stuff is kind of deep and you want to maximize your time. The Husqvarna 30-inch, I think outright new, I think it's like $1,200. I caught mine on sale for $1,000. And I think the 27-inch is roughly a little bit under $1,000, and it might be about $1,000 out the door, somewhere around them lines. You can buy them at Lowe's. Try not to shop at Home Depot a lot because of certain political support that they give. But I still do shop there. I just try not to as much. I like Lowe's a lot. Lowe's is my shop. But here in Michigan, man, we just waiting on the snow. I was really debating that I really want to make this video, but I had some things that I wanted to talk about, and I think a lot of people need to be educated on, hey, snow removal is where the money at, man. Snow removal, you can make some money. You know what I'm saying? And you don't need really a bunch of equipment to make a lot of money in snow removal. You could really just have your shovel and a bag of salt if you really want to push it. And you could do it. That's going to take you longer, but it could be done. I know. I did it before. The guy in here in Detroit, we got people that'll walk up and down the street, man, and just be like, hey, you need your snow done. When I first bought my house, I didn't even own a shovel. The guy, he was walking up and down the street and he had a shovel. He was like, yo, can I do yours? And he was like, I was like, yeah. I'm like, how much? He was like, $30. I'm like, cool, that's perfect. I ain't got to go out there in the snow and none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, do that, man. You know what I'm saying? If you just starting off, and it's a snowstorm, I guarantee at least half the people gonna say yes. At least half the people gonna say yes. If your price ain't too crazy. Now you can't go up to people charging people $50, $45, and you going to knock on their door sometime. I don't think that's gonna work. You got to be a little bit more professional, but I think you could sneak in for about between $25 and $35 if you just got a shovel and they don't know you. But if you got a professional setup, I think us as a lawn care community and snow removal community for a residential, I'm thinking $45 to $50, man. 45, yeah, $45 to $50. That's good. That's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I got 30 accounts right now at $45 or more. Average price is probably about $50. So, and we got to do this as a community, man, because the number one thing I always hear is, well, this other guy charged this. Y'all need to raise your prices, man. Raise your prices. Raise your prices, dog. Ain't nothing going down, everything going up. Raise your prices. I'm telling you. You might lose a couple clients when you raise your prices, but I guarantee you, man, I'd rather have 15 premium than a bunch of small, low paying ones. That's just me. And me and my people in business always argue about that a lot. When I say my people, I mean the African American community. We argue about that a lot. And people always say, well, your price is too high. No, my price is not too high. You just don't want to pay that. That's the problem. If you think about it, when you really need something done, you'll pay for it. When you go shop for a Benz, you don't really care about how much the price costs. When you go shop for a Cadillac, you really don't care about how much the price costs. You know what I'm saying? When you really go look for a house you want and you want to be happy, you take whatever mortgage you need. Same thing, and we're giving a service that you need. Snow is not like grass. You know what I'm saying? Grass will always grow. It'll make your house look crappy. Snow, you have to do snow. Period. You have to do snow. Whether you want to get to it now, you get to it later. You have to do snow. If you don't, you got a lot of things that can happen. Somebody can come on your property, they can get hurt. It could cause problems to your house, damage to property. You can't get out your driveway. You got kids, your kids slip. The postman, he ain't gonna deliver your mail. You gotta do snow. Snow is where the money is at. I'm trying to tell you guys. If you're not doing, it's more expensive to get into snow, I think, than lawn care. And it's a little bit more, strenuous and tedious. And it's harder on your equipment. But it's definitely there. I watch a lot of you guys' videos and you got skid loaders and things like that. I don't think I'll ever get on that level. You know what I'm saying? Because I think I will stay residential primarily, but I have like one or two small commercials I do right now for like $100, and I don't have a plow. Don't have a plow. And we knock them out pretty fast. I got another guy that works with me, but you guys is thinking about getting into snow, definitely do it, man. I'm trying to tell you, you may not get a $3,000 a month contract for 2 homes like I did, but I guarantee you, if you market your business to the right clientele, you'll get your money. The biggest thing in snow is just being available when it snows. Because anybody can get a low price, but you have to be available. And that's why I pursue landscaping and snow removal full time. Because it's just one of them things you just got to be available for. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm constantly getting phone calls, texts, emails. My website is blowing up. Hey, can you come do this? And you know what? If you say, hey, it's a snowstorm, and if she says her guy ain't show up, then you know what? That's a button for me to hit to say, hey, well, we charge $50 and we can come right now. 99% of the time, I bet you they say yes. You try it. You're going to get a phone call this winter from somebody. They're going to say, hey, my guy didn't show up. Grass, it may not work. Grass may not work. It could, but it's more effective with snow. You're going to get a phone call this winter. They're going to say, because I get at least 5 to 6 of them per snowfall. Guaranteed. You're going to get a phone call, and the lady going to be like, oh my God, my guy never showed up, or I can't find him, or something, something, something. Can you help me out? Say, yes, ma'am, or yes, sir, I sure can. It's going to be $50. And we can come. You got to say you can come right now. We could be on our way, or you can say we will be en route. And you'll get $50, man. You get $50. I used to work for a wholesale company. I was only making $20 an hour. Okay. If I do one house in 30 minutes, that's $50. $50. So you do the math. You know what I'm saying? But once again, shout out to L&L Lawn Care. I believe that's the name. I saw a lot of guys sharing. I believe it's L&L. But I'm definitely going to be looking into that. Shout out again to him. Stay focused. Keep thinking positive. And just know, man, we all need to support each other. You know, big, small, we all learn from each other. You know, I learn from the bigs learn from the smalls. We can all show each other something different. And if you're not learning, then you're perfect. If you at a point where you feel like you can't learn and you can't improve, then you must be perfect. Because I only knew one man that was perfect, and he ain't here no more. But we can all learn from each other. We all need to support each other, big or small. I'm new to the YouTube community. I don't have a lot of subscribers. If you subscribe, I appreciate it. If you don't, I still appreciate you listening to me. If nothing else, everybody donate to this man who just lost everything. Look him up. You can find a link on Blades of Grass YouTube under one of his videos. That's where I found it at. So check it out. Help him out. Stay focused. Stay motivated. Stay blessed. Have fun. Pay attention to what's going on. Pay attention to your surroundings. And happy holidays, man. It's about to be Christmas. It don't feel like Christmas, but it's about to be Christmas, man. All right. Shout out to your boy, Jay Hustle Untouchable. I'll see y'all next time it snows. Stay up.